What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys have a fantastic day today, and today I have a very exciting Fleet by Type video for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at all my models from the country of Canada. I really hope you guys are excited for this, as there are several really cool ones here. And this fleet has certainly grown exponentially as of late, so I'm super excited to talk about it with you guys, and I hope you guys are excited for it. So without any further delay, let's jump into it. So I believe we have various models here, predominantly Air Canada models. As you guys can see, we have several here from Air Canada, but there's also some WestJet, a Swoop, a Sunwing, and yeah, it's a really diverse fleet, and I'm certainly excited to build on it in the future. But as a reflection and a look back, let's talk about it in its current state. So without any further delay, let's get started, everybody. We're going to start right here. This is probably my oldest one. I'll have to confirm that once we get to the end of the list. But this is the GeminiJets 1:400 scale Air Canada Express Bombardier CRJ-705. This came out in 2015, maybe somewhere around there. But this is my only ICE two-pace livery, which is super cool. I really like it. Really looking at it here, it's a very nice model. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Taking a look here at the details, it is a really nice model. The Air Canada titles have certainly faded a little bit, but it's a really nice one. Super glad to have a two-place plane. And I hope to build on it, but it's a great plane. I'm excited to see where it could take me in my regional fleet. A newer addition that was very prominent for the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport project is this Air Canada Express Embraer J175. This came out in November of 2019 and has been a critical component to my collection. Good job by GeminiJets for making this an actual 175 compared to the 170 they did for American. Really nice model, and it's been a pivotal component, like I was saying. I'm very glad to have it, and it's a really nice model. Following that, we have the first release Air Canada A220-300 by GeminiJets. This became an even more special model to me, as I've seen several of them at Denver, Miami, and various other locations, I'm sure, that aren't coming to my head at this moment. But these are really cool. Love the detail on this model. This is the first release, like I said, not the most recent from GeminiJets. I think this one looks really good, and I'm certainly very glad to have it. It is really nice. To complement that one, I also have the TransCanada Airlines retro colors. I believe this is their 30th anniversary is why they painted this one, and it looks really good. Great job here by GeminiJets on the color, the aerials, and all those applicable details. It looks really nice, and I'm very glad to have this one, and that's why I chose to pick it up, just because of how pretty it looked. Probably my most recent addition will be this Air Canada Boeing 737 MAX 8. This is the only release that Gemini has done, at least as of the time of recording this video. This is a really nice model. I like the details on it. It turned out really nice. Let me see if I can get a little bit around this northwest here. You can kind of see the details there. Really nice with that raccoon style nose and everything. It's really cool. And I'm certainly glad to have it. It's a great component, and it helps me tremendously in my Orange County Model Airport and various others here coming into the future. And I also have an Air Canada Rouge Airbus A321. This model was intended for the Phoenix Sky Harbor Model Airport project. That project has been kind of all over the place, and I'm hopeful for consistency to return to it as soon as possible. But Rouge, I don't think was really consistent there anyway, so it kind of worked into the place of it. So still a cool model to have, even though it's missing an antenna. I really like it, and it's a great model there. I also have, let me see if I can find it, a Air Canada 787-9. This is a really cool model I have as well. This has been very helpful for the Great Plains Model Airport. I love the detail on it. NG Models did a very good job. That's their 2019 iteration of it, and I think it looks really good. So really cool variety here from Canada. I'd start with the Air Canada, of course. Would still like to get a bunch of aircraft, including possibly like an A320 and that sort of thing. But I think this collection certainly has came about really nicely, and I'm very pleased with the Air Canada fleet. My WestJet fleet's also pretty significant considering the type of fleet they have. I have 4 Boeing 737s in my collection for them. The first one I have is this Panda Models exclusive for Prairie Diecast 737-600. This model looks really good, and it turned out really nice, so I'm very glad to have this one. It looks fantastic. I have a GeminiJets 737-700 with blended winglets. This came out probably in like 2013 or so, and I'm very glad to have it. It's a really cool plane. Got it for the Orange County Model Airport project, and it's been very prominent there ever since on Calgary and Vancouver. This is my oldest WestJet. I have this 737-800 that's really cool. Love the detail on this one. This one's the blended winglet iteration. I think it looks fantastic, and I'm really glad to have it. It looks really nice. And I also have this 737-800 with Scimitar winglets by NG Models. This one's also really good, and I'm very glad to have this one. I'm trying to remember when I got this. This was a while ago. I'm going to take a guess. This was probably like Massive unboxing, maybe like 13 or maybe 14, somewhere around there I think is when I got this. I have no idea, I barely can remember some of these to be honest at this point, but that one's really not standing out to me right now. Certainly a really nice diverse lineup though. Very glad to have all these. I'm trying to think of what I want to say. I certainly am looking to get some more of these. I did have a Dash 8 previously, which was really cool. That model unfortunately broke, but I'm also looking for models like a 737 MAX, and maybe even like a 787 or something. But these look really good, and I'm certainly glad to have them. To round out my Canada fleet, I have two kind of not one-off, but two smaller carriers here. For Canada, I have a NG models 1:400 scale Swoop Airlines Boeing 737-800 with Scimitar winglets. I got this for the San Diego Model Airport project that's currently being built, so I'm excited to get to use it there. They fly those in pretty prominently, but it's also been a great component at the Great Plains Model Airport to utilize. And I also have, for the same purpose pretty much, a Sunwing Boeing 737-800. This is also a beautiful model. It has really good details on it, and I think it looks fantastic, and I'm certainly very glad to have it. And yeah, despite it being pretty small, that's my Canadian fleet. I think it looks really good. There's some good variety to this fleet. Certainly think that it can be built upon going into the future, of course. But I think that we have a really good starting point here, and I'm excited to see where it can build on. I think a few more wide bodies would be cool, along with some other smaller carriers. For instance, I know Flare would be a great one. I probably should have got the NG, but Flare is a great one. I know Linux Air is getting going. Porter would be great. So there's certainly many areas here where I can improve upon and get some more diversity. But for now, this still is a little nice fleet, and it will help me tremendously for many years to come. So with all that being said, everybody, that will do it for today's video. Sorry it was a little bit shorter, but that's kind of how it goes sometimes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Excuse me. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.